Republicans are trying to make Trump derangement syndrome an official mental health diagnosis. Yeah, let's talk about this. And people wonder why we don't take Republicans seriously. These people are not serious people. Republicans push to make Trump derangement syndrome a mental illness. Minnesota state senators are set to introduce a bill tomorrow that would classify Trump derangement syndrome, or TDS, which they define as an acute onset of paranoia regarding the presidency of Donald Trump as a mental illness according to state documents. That is some of the most gaslighty bullshit I have ever heard of. All they're doing is opening it up so that Democrats can do this back to them. You don't like Biden? You have BDS. You don't like Obama? You have ODS. It's stupid. Never mind the fact that politicians do not get to decide what is or is not a mental illness. I guess since they think that they can practice medicine now by trying to take bodily autonomy away from women, they can also practice psychology. Trying to call valid criticism of a political leader a mental illness is straight up out of a dictatorship playbook. This is once again Republicans trying to get rid of free speech in America. So when these Republicans keep saying that Democrats are coming for your free speech, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The Democrats want to take away my free speech to push disinformation online, but if they say anything bad about my president, they should have to go to an asylum. They can't even understand basic hypocrisy. This bill has absolutely no chance of making it through because there are people in the Republican Party that do realize that this could come around and bite them on the ass down the line. But it's just one more example of how Republicans are pushing us towards an authoritarian dictatorship. But Biden was the real dictator because he was trying to phase out gas stoves. These are not serious people. These aren't even smart people. I know a lot of people think that voting doesn't work, but we would not be in this situation if voting did not work. Unfortunately, Americans, for the most part, have ignored politics over the last 40, 50 years, so we've gotten some of the worst people into office. And a lot of them, strangely, are very stupid. And the Democrats lately haven't been that great either. It's not that they're evil or stupid, it's more that they're weak and incompetent. And I know there are some that are putting up a fight and are very smart. Hashtag not all Democrats. So if you have ever considered running for office, especially if you have someone in your area who is running opposed, please consider it a little more seriously at this point. But if you feel like running for office just isn't for you, then please just try and help the candidates that are running for office to get in there. If nothing else, just vote in every single election. And I can promise you, even if you live in the reddest of red states, your vote still counts, especially in the smaller elections. We may also have to play the long game to get what we want, but if those idiots on the right can do it, we should be able to do it a lot better and a lot faster. Because the things that we're pushing for are actually things that people want, like education and healthcare. But I can promise you, we will never get anywhere if we give up. So keep pushing forward, y'all. We can do this.